And you know what? We're just about to get started for our first time for the Christmas season of 2021 with some card reading. And we have got an interview. So let me tell you who our guests are. Let me tell them to tell you who they are.
Hello, I am Kayla Price Mitchell.
And I'm Markeda Fisher, Kayla's older sister.
The Price girls are here. Glad you're stopping in. And we've got a specific subject that we're going to talk about this morning, and that's gala because it's coming up in the new year. But we're also kind of sharing these mornings here between now and Christmas Eve with our Christmas card readings. So I asked the Price girls if they would mind to read a Christmas card or two.
Okay.
That have come in from listeners.
Okay, you go first.
Would you do that?
Yes.
Start off? Okay. We love this time of year.
So this is a beautiful card from the Thompsons in Indianapolis, Indiana, and it's got a white farmhouse with a red door, which looks like something we would see here in Sulphur Springs. And it says hello, and then the card has pre-printed wishing you a very Merry Christmas and all the best in the coming year. And the little note they've written says, I have to be honest, I have no idea where Sulphur Springs, Texas is, but we still wish you all a Merry Christmas and a safe New Year, the Thompson family. And like I mentioned, Indianapolis, Indiana.
All the way from Indiana. We'll show that card now so we can see the pretty front. It's a beautiful front door with a big wreath and bow, and there's lights on the house. And there's snow on the ground, which we're glad we don't have. Right.
Frost is all we get here.
Good. And fog. What have you got, Markeda?
Well, not to be outdone, I too have a beautiful card with holly berries on it and a little snow. And this one is from a local family we all know and love. And the card states, during this wonderful time of year, may you be surrounded by family and friends. Happy holidays. And the writer wrote, every day and night, starting in 1947, still enjoying each day, Paul and Dorothy Tipping.
Oh.
So they're our good friends, the Tippings.
They always remember us. Let me see that card. See how pretty that is. See, there's some ice on the holly berries there.
Such a pretty card.
Yeah, just Christmassy enough. I've got something else here I want to show you, and also it's taking up a little bit of space, so we'll show this. See, this is a shape of Texas in just lightweight wood. And it has all 252 counties. I used to know that. Every county in Texas is etched in here, I guess, like burned or something. So even the little bitty ones, they're all along the margin here with a little arrow where they are. And of course, here we are right there. And there's that little wedge of Delta County right above us. So this comes from the Bulkleys, and you know they send trucks out to all counties around Texas, I suppose. So Linda and Clint Bulkley sent this to KSST, and thank you very much, because I suppose we reach all over Texas, at least for those who are streaming on our website. So we'll just set that aside, and right now we're going to get into our subject matter, because I wanted to have you guys in last week, but our schedules didn't jive. So let's talk about gala, and it's not in January, is that right?
Right.
Okay, tell us.
It is going to be April 2nd this year, and we're really excited about that date because I think it'll provide us some more flexibility, and especially when we go to pick what evening dress we'll wear, maybe we can go with something a little more springish. So anyway, we're looking forward to that date and all the plans we've got in store.
And both of you are with the Hopkins County Healthcare Foundation, is that right?
We're just volunteering as the gala co-chairs this year. Markeda did serve on the board and as the chair, but I'm just here for the fun.
We're so glad you're here. Now, Markeda, tell us, what is the gala and what does it do?
Well, the gala has been going on for many years now. I think 12, maybe 13. I've lost count. Kayla and I have been to all but the very first one. And it is just a very fun evening. I've heard it jokingly referred to as the Sulphur Springs Adult Prom. But it really is just a fun evening. It's a great opportunity for people to get dressed up. The men just love getting dressed up, as you know. get dressed up and come out and just have a really good time. We always have a good band. So there's dancing. We always have good food. So there's a great dinner. And we have a silent auction, and it goes on all evening. And then we have a live auction at the beginning of the evening. And all of those are all very much look forward to, especially the live auction. I think it's kind of a super exciting to see what wonderful items we have each year and how much they go for.
The gala is a fundraiser.
It is a fundraiser,
For
most definitely.
what?
Well, it's for the Hopkins County Healthcare Foundation so that they
Okay.
can buy equipment that will be used here in Sulphur Springs. So there's been lots of great projects through the years. But this year,
Well, I was just going to say, and these are projects that kind of go above and beyond what can be budgeted for. So, like for an example, if the hospital budgets for just the basic needs, just the very basic what they need, what the foundation does is steps in and buys some things that enhance what the hospital has. So above and beyond things that the hospital couldn't ordinarily budget for or buy. And I want to piggyback on what Kayla said. It is so important for people to realize this money stays in Hopkins County. This is Hopkins County money. It's the Hopkins County Healthcare Foundation. And the items that we purchase stay here locally in our hospital for our community and the people who use our community hospital. So it is definitely a Hopkins County project.
so Markeda, would you say that the items that historically have been, raised and purchased, that those are items that maybe in a community our size wouldn't have available to the citizens?
I would say that.
So
yes,
what we're doing
definitely.
is actually giving a better healthcare experience through the gala's fundraising efforts.
Exactly.
And the foundations.
Exactly. Just enhancing what we already have.
I know that some of the projects that have been over the past few years, not all, but have been pointed toward our maternity or where babies born here, and so that they don't, if there's problems, don't have to go to a bigger city. And also for their moms, equipment for their moms to enhance their life.
And that leads us to this year's project.
So this year, our main objective is, and I'm probably going to say it wrong, 4D video sonogram machine, which allows for, one particular thing is it will allow for some of those high-risk pregnancies for the moms and dads not to have to travel to a doctor. They can stay local and do some telemedicine with the experts. So that's so important because you don't need a pregnant woman who's having a high-risk pregnancy out on the road anyway, especially since our roads are so crowded and congested these days. And then also, a lot of times these young families have kids at home, and so they don't need to be leaving for, 3 or 4 or 5 hours for those appointments. This will make it convenient and safer and just such a better experience for those families.
Definitely.
We had an instance in our family where my
Sorry.
daughter and son-in-law lived 2.5 hours from Oklahoma City, west of Oklahoma City. And so when little Jackson was born, lo and behold, he needed help. And they had to wait. We waited, I bet you, 4 or 5 hours on the care flight to get to the hospital and then transport him. And then for 2 months, he was in the NICU unit that she was driving or staying over. And they were really glad when all that challenge ended. But their hospital didn't have the type of unit. Our hospital doesn't have a full NICU unit, but we can help in other ways.
Yes. And hopefully we'll raise enough money for that, and then hopefully there'll be enough money available for 5 new labor and delivery
Right.
beds. And so we're really trying to work hard to bring in more money, but also cut our expenses while still providing just a wonderful evening experience for all the party goers. So,
Because we love the gala.
yes. I love to get dressed up, so I always look forward to getting a new dress. And
So there's the red carpet, and do you have your photo taken as you come in? and things like that?
We can't give away all of our secrets, but we have selected our theme this year, and we just wanted something fun and bright and festive. So we decided to go with
Under the Big Top.
Okay.
So it's going to be still the formal event that it always is, but it's just going to have a circus twist. So it should be fun and bright and colorful and just make people smile, hopefully.
And we definitely have some surprises in
Well,
store.
of course. Fitting for a bright new year that we're all looking forward to.
Yes, definitely.
Now, people buy tickets to attend the gala, and then it is going to be held where?
It will be at the Big Top, which is also known locally as the Civic Center.
Okay.
And right now we are in our sponsorship phase. So we have been mailing out sponsorship letters and visiting with potential sponsors. And if anybody has not received their letter or had a visit and is interested in finding out more, they are welcome to contact Shannon Barker, who is our Healthcare Foundation person, and her number is 903-438-4799, and they would also be welcome to call Markeda or myself. So there probably will be some individual tickets available, but we're waiting to see how many sponsor seats are taken, and then we'll fill in with the individuals.
Okay.
So.
That's wonderful. Gala is really wonderful, and it gives people a chance, as you said, to go to a really kind of over-the-top glittery event that benefits us right here at home.
Yes,
And
definitely.
we have some organizers that are very good at putting on events, and it gives them a chance to really put the glam on as well.
It's a lot of fun. It's fun to be involved leading up to the gala in preparing and organizing and planning and implementing, but it's also very fun that night.
Well, businesses out there are welcome to contribute items
Definitely.
and services.
Yes, and we have a committee for the silent auction, and some of the committee members will be coming around to local businesses to ask them for donations for the silent auction and also for the live auction. And if any of the listeners have anything that they would like to contribute, they're welcome to call the Healthcare Foundation office and speak with Shannon at the number that Kayla gave, or contact us if they know us.
And chairing that committee is the dynamic duo of Linda and Linda that we all know. So
Linda and Linda.
Linda Gallagher and Linda Hager. So
good.
They are, well, just two dynamic ladies who know everybody, so they always help out and do that and do a great job. So they really kind of outdid themselves last year. So we're going to have to work hard to up our game, but I am sure they'll pull something out of the hat.
Well, Gala is always a very, very special time of year benefiting the Hopkins County Healthcare Foundation, and hasn't it been like in January?
Always at the end of January.
Well, wasn't it in December?
Well, you're right. The first 2 years we had it the first part of December.
So it's always a winter event.
Yes.
And this year it is on what dates?
April 2nd.
April 2nd, which is a Saturday.
Well, COVID has everything scrambling. Last year, actually, I think it was in March, but it was a virtual event, and so we're so excited to have an in-person event. We are just praying that COVID cooperates. Not that it has yet, but we are praying that it will cooperate, and we can actually have a nice, enjoyable, relaxing evening.
And we're going forward with plans for the gala, and there's
Yes.
always fabulous food as well.
Yes.
Yes.
And it's really a neat night also, I think, because you're saying thank you to the people that serve us all year round. Just by attending or donating or buying a ticket, I feel like it's saying thank you, we appreciate you to the healthcare workers. And we all know we need them so very badly.
And our any ticket purchases that you decide to make to attend the gala, all of that is a way that you help raise funds
Exactly.
for our needs here in Hopkins
Yes,
County.
exactly.
Well, we have less than 1 minute, and so I want to thank you personally. You've been friends of mine for so many years. To get to see you both at one time this morning is a real treat.
Well, thank
And-
you. And thank you for all the help you've given, not only to the gala throughout the years, but we've
All
both been
organizations,
involved in so
yeah.
many organizations, and we appreciate all that.
All right, wonderful. Well, thank you, too. I just call you the Price Girls. I know you have different last names now.
We love it, though. We want to
Okay.
be 90 and be the Price Girls.
Girls, accent on girls.
Yeah.
Okay, and Merry Christmas to you.
Thank you.
And
Merry
to
Christmas to you.
Happy retirement.
Thank you. Oh, thank you. And we're coming up on time for Sounds of Texas, which happens at 8:30 here. Weekday mornings, our friend Tumbleweed Smith from Big Spring comes to Sulphur Springs at least once a year to gather information. So if you have someone interesting to volunteer, let me know, 885-6060.